Melonē. Hi, everyone. It is Sophia Melonē, the Debt Demolisher. And I am doing this quick live to come to you guys and show you a little bit of a midweek training this week. So as you guys know, I am the founder of Smash Debt Inc., which is a corporation or company that basically specializes in financial literacy training. And we basically create debt eliminators and wealth sustainers. So welcome to the room. So did you know that chances are you've already earned $1 million in your lifetime already? And depending on your age, you may have already earned it 9 or 10 times over. It seems really unbelievable, right? See, the problem is we don't believe we can be millionaires because we feel like we haven't had that opportunity to experience it, and it seems so far-fetched. And we actually feel like we haven't done it before. So how can we become millionaires, and how can we achieve something that we haven't been able to experience? But today I'm here to show you otherwise. So let's get started, and I'm going to walk you through a really quick process to figure out how you can determine whether or not you have earned $1 million so far. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to go to a website that will allow you to pull up your life earning statement. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to ssa.gov right now. And once you go there, what you want to do is look for signing up for an online account. So if you click for sign in or sign up, what you want to do is you want to access the My Social Security. And what it's going to do is it's going to prompt you to log in and create an account. So I already have an account established, so I'm just going to walk you through a little bit of the process of what you need to do in order to set up this account. Of course, you will read through all of the terms and all of the agreements. You'll check the box, click next, and it will prompt you to go through and fill in all of your information, your name, your social, your birth date, your home address, your primary telephone number, your email address, and it'll ask you if you want to add any additional security prompts. So what you'll do is once you fill out this information, you'll click next. And what it's going to do is going to verify your information. So it'll probably ask you some questions about some items that are on your credit report. And it is your responsibility to make sure that you answer those questions correctly so that your identity can be verified and you'll be able to obtain an account. So what I want to show you is what it will actually look like once you get your account set up. So once you log into your account, this is what it will look like. And once you log in, you want to go to the page that will allow you to view your earnings record. So this is basically my account that you guys are seeing. But once you go in and you click on this circled image that I have here, what it will allow you to do is it will pull up your earnings record for you. And what you can do is you can download this into an Excel document, or you can pull it up as a PDF. So the PDF will give you the full report. It's about a 12-page report that lets you know basically what your retirement expectations will be, or what your retirement payouts will be by the time it's time for you to retire, based on the earnings that you've earned, basically what you paid through Social Security. So once you have that information, you can just either download it or you can copy the data from the website itself and stick it into an Excel spreadsheet. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did for mine so you can see how quick and easy it is. So what I did was I just simply took a Google Doc spreadsheet, copied the information directly from the SSA website into a spreadsheet, and I calculated all of my earnings to date. So I want you to keep in mind that this is just one source of income that you've received. And of course, I have my income blacked out. So I just want you guys to see exactly what it looks like and what you can do with that information. So once you put it into a spreadsheet, all you have to do is just sum the columns total it. And then as you can see, I have evidence, I have proof that I have earned $1 million to date. And this is just based on one source of income. So what I want you guys to really understand and realize is how important it is to look at your capability and look at what it is that you've been able to accomplish over these years. So if you sum up your number and to see how much have you earned but from one source of income, the next thing that I want you to do is ask yourself, like, what have I done with the money? Like, what have I done with the money that I've earned? As you can see, this is just one source of income, and I'm showing you guys that I've been able to earn $1 million in my lifetime. And now I want you to know that you have that same capability if you just go through and complete the same steps so you can see where you are and where you stand. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. And not only that, it's important to make sure that you reflect on this question, because once you reflect on the question and really have an understanding of what it is that you've done with the money, you're able to make different choices going forward when it comes to your financial planning and your legacy planning and the financial decisions that you've made. So one thing that I like to do here is I say, okay, I'm going to see what can I do to allow this information to benefit my financial life. And so seeing this, I said, hey, I can create some financial goals. So if I knew that I've earned $1 million so far, what is the likelihood that I can expand that and take it to the next level now that I'm fully aware, right? So my goal would be to set it out and say, okay, make it a multiple of 7. I want to be able to earn 7 million. What am I going to do to be able to get there? So I want you guys to do the same thing. Take the same approach to just run through the numbers to see where you are and see where you stand. And then last but not least, even if you've done this exercise and you're like, hey, Sophia Melonē, I didn't get to $1 million. I'm not at $1 million. But now I want to show you what you can do so you can basically get an understanding of your savings capacity. It's important that we look at our capacity and what is the ability that we've had to save based on the money that we've earned. So what I want to show you guys is a quick trick that you can do to calculate your savings capacity. It's really easy. It's not a hard thing to do. It's really quick and simple, and I can show you guys exactly what you can do to calculate that. So the simplest thing that you can do is just Google age calculator. So Google that, and you can use any calculator. This is the first thing that popped up. I'm just going to put that in. So what you want to do is you want to enter your date of birth, and then you want to enter the age as of today's date. So what this is going to allow you to do is calculate your number of days, because the easiest way for you to figure out what your capacity is by using your number of days that you've been alive to convert what your savings capacity could be. So let's say, for instance, if you say, okay, from the time that I was born, if I were to save $5 per day for every day that I'm alive, that is basically your savings capacity. If you want to take it up a notch and say, if I were to save $7 a day from the day that I was alive, how much will that be? So in order for you to determine the number of days, you have to put in your date of birth, whatever year you're born, and you're using today's date. So that way you'll see whatever the age is that you want to calculate. If you put it in and calculate it, it'll give you your results. June 6th, and I'll do 1980 and use today's date. So with this example, it'll show you how old you will be as of today, the number of months you've been alive, the number of weeks you've been alive, the number of days that you've been alive. So if you are someone who is 39 years old, and that means you've been alive for 14,365 days. So if you were to take this amount or this number of days, and I already have a spreadsheet kind of set up that kind of shows you your earning capacity based on if you're 39. So if you're 39 and you save $7 a day, you will have saved $100,000 by then. So this just kind of goes to show you, so you can kind of think twice about how you are operating and how you are influencing your numbers and your goals when it comes to your financial resources and how you're using it. And it's important that we make sure that we are setting goals for ourselves. So like, based on this activity that we're seeing, what financial goal can you set for yourself based on this information? Use the numbers as a means to establish goals for your financial plan. It's very important. So as you can see, this was a very, very short training. What I want you guys to do, I have homework for you. So what I want you to do is, number one, obtain your life earnings statement by going to socialsecurityadministration.gov. Make sure that you get that. The next thing that you want to do is you want to ask yourself, once you've retrieved that information and you've calculated how much you've earned to date, what have I done with this money? Ask yourself that. It's important that you do that. And then once you've had an opportunity to journal through that process, reflect on how you've spent the money, next I want you to calculate your savings capacity to date by using the method of obtaining the age calculator and tabulating how much you could have potentially saved, whatever you want your factor to be, $5, $7, $10, whatever. And then last but not least, the next thing you want to make sure that you do is that you're setting your goals for your financial plan based on the information that you're gaining here and based on these tools. So what I want you guys to do is make sure that you leave a comment. I hope that this training has been valuable to you. I hope that you found value in this. And I want to remind you to just leave a comment to indicate what was the value in today's training. What did you get out of this? What will you apply immediately? What is something new, and how will you be able to share not only this information with yourself, but to share this information with your family and your friends? So make sure that you share this lesson out, get everyone else involved, leave a comment, and I want to remind you that your financial prosperity awaits you. See you at the next training. Have a great night.